In a shocking turn of events, Sean Diddy Combs has just been ordered to pay a staggering $100 million to a Michigan inmate, Derrick Lee Cardello-Smith, after a default judgment was handed down on September 9th, 2024. You heard that right, $100 million.
Is in the matter of Derrick Lee Cardello-Smith, MDOC number 267009 versus Sean Combs, Sean Puff Daddy Combs, also known as Sean P. Diddy, also known as Diddy, Bad Boy Records, label owner, founder, also known as Puff P. Daddy, Bad Boy, Diddy Run the City, Sean Combs, also known as Sean Puffy Combs.
Cardello-Smith, a 51-year-old inmate, claims he crossed paths with Diddy back in the late 90s while working in Detroit's hospitality industry. And according to him, things took a sinister turn in 1997. He alleges that at a Detroit party, Diddy drugged and SA'd him. Now, the big question on everyone's mind is, how did Diddy lose this case without even stepping into a courtroom? Well, Lenawee County Circuit Court Judge Anna Marie Anzalone issued the judgment after Diddy and his legal team simply didn't show up. No response, no virtual hearing appearance, nothing. It's almost impossible to imagine Diddy's high-powered legal team just forgetting a court date. So why didn't they show up? Here's where things get interesting. This wasn't just a casual choice. Federal agents have raided Diddy's homes in both LA and Miami. There's a very high possibility that he could face serious criminal charges and maybe even federal prison time. In comparison, Cardello-Smith's civil case from 1997 probably seemed like a low priority. Not to mention, Diddy's been bleeding money and losing business deals left and right. Maybe, just maybe, this case wasn't his top priority right now. But let's pause and take a look at Derrick Lee Cardello-Smith. He's no stranger to the law. In fact, he's serving time at Ernest C. Brooks Correctional Facility for multiple convictions of misconduct. We're talking up to 75 years for 14 counts of violent crimes, including kidnapping and SA. Despite his situation behind bars, Cardello-Smith has earned a reputation as a self-taught legal expert, regularly challenging the system with civil lawsuits.
Derrick Lee Cardello-Smith, sometimes known as just Derrick Lee Smith, is very well known to the Michigan court system because over the last couple of decades, Smith has filed dozens of criminal appeals and civil complaints to the point that some officers of the court have allegedly called him, quote, a nuisance. For example, that includes a lawsuit that he filed against the Archdiocese of Detroit, Assumption Grotto Church and School, St. Jude Parish, St. Judge Rectory, St. Jude School, plus at least one priest and one Monsignor claiming he was sexually abused and was silenced when he tried to report what happened to him.
And here's another twist. In August 2024, Cardello-Smith dropped a bomb in court. He claimed that Diddy visited him in prison, offering him $2.3 million to make this lawsuit go away. But Cardello-Smith said no. He even provided prison visitation records, allegedly showing Diddy's name. At that same hearing, Judge Anzalone issued a temporary restraining order, blocking Diddy from selling off assets that could be used to settle this case. Things got even more tense when Cardello-Smith claimed that after he refused Diddy's offer, Diddy looked him dead in the eyes and said, "You know how we get down." Cardello-Smith says he calmly replied, "I disagree with how you get down. This $100 million judgment is massive. It could be the largest payout ever awarded to an inmate representing themselves." But here's the reality. Cardello-Smith might never see a cent of that money. His incarceration severely limits his ability to actually enforce the judgment. So, was Diddy's no-show a calculated move? Most likely. Why bother with this case when the real battle might be happening behind the scenes? As far as Diddy's concerned, this lawsuit is a drop in the ocean compared to what might be looming over him. As of now, Diddy and his legal team have stayed silent. No public comments, no statements. But with his legal troubles piling up, one thing's for sure, this is far from over. And as we dig deeper into this case, it's important to remember that this isn't the first time Diddy's name has been linked to legal controversies. But this time, the stakes are higher than ever. With federal raids already conducted at his homes, the possibility of serious criminal charges looms over him like a dark cloud. And if the feds move forward, the consequences could be severe. This judgment is just one piece of a much larger puzzle. What happens next? Well, only time will tell. We'll be following this story closely as more details emerge. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates on this and other breaking stories.